Welcome to Mr. Sir Sports. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank all you guys for that. If you want to join the family and be entered to win a MacBook Pro and experience all the NFL news that's important that you need to know, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified when our videos go live. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away a MacBook Pro, like I mentioned. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thank you guys again and enjoy the video.
The backup quarterback, or should I say former third-string quarterback of the New England Patriots, Joe Milton, who had a great preseason last year and a great game against the Bills last year as well. He has shown to be a capable NFL quarterback, and the Cowboys saw that. So Joe Milton has been traded for a fifth-round pick. Essentially, it's a pick swap, and the Cowboys get Joe Milton. So what are your thoughts on Joe Milton heading to the Cowboys? Do you think this means anything for Dak Prescott? Do you think Jerry Jones down there in Dallas is interested in starting Joe Milton and getting rid of Dak? Or what do you think ends up happening down there with Joe Milton?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I'm kind of surprised that they got rid of Cooper Rush. He's been one of Jerry's guys for a while. And, when Cooper Rush comes in the game, sometimes he actually didn't look that bad, backup standards. But no, I think it's still Dak's team. I mean, I don't know. You pay him $60 million, like we talked about, and I don't know if you're really in that position where you can be benching him. Kind of like what's happened in Cleveland with Deshaun Watson. Like if he wasn't injured like he's been, like you don't really bench him. So I mean, he's made their job easier being hurt. But I mean, definitely interesting. Joe Milton played one game back in Week 18, which I know a lot of people have been saying that it was act more of a preseason game than most preseason games, especially Buffalo having that division locked up and they were all second string. But, the one thing that's said about him is he's got an absolute cannon of an arm. So I'm interested to see what he could do in Dallas if he gets an opportunity to start with if Dak gets hurt. But, I mean, I think it was more just shoring up some depth. I mean, he's 25, so, if they need a replacement for Dak, they have one. So what do you think the likelihood is that Joe Milton could be taking over for Dak in the next few years?
I think the only way Joe Milton starts this next year is if Dak gets injured. I think Dak's the guy. You pay him all that money for a reason, like you said, and I think he's just more of a backup. I think he'll get his opportunity if Dak gets hurt, which isn't out of the question because he has in the past. Obviously, the hamstring injury last year. So, yeah, I think it's just a good backup option. Maybe throw him in there for a few gadget plays here and there, throw the defense off. But, yeah, he's got a lot of speed. He reminds me a lot of Cam Newton, to be honest with you. So if he can get his accuracy down and maybe improve like he has over this past year, he's shown that he's a capable quarterback. People just had questions about his accuracy. He has a cannon of an arm. He can throw it a country mile, and he has the speed, and he's huge. So he reminds me of Cam Newton. So I think if he gets his opportunity, I don't know why he wouldn't succeed in this NFL where there's a lot of running quarterbacks. He can pass, he can throw, he can run you over. He's a guy you would create in Madden, it seems like. So if he can put it all together, I don't see why he couldn't have success in the NFL in a few years if he gets his chance. Maybe he gets traded again. Maybe Dak gets hurt. Maybe they move on. Maybe they see him perform really well in practice and they're like, holy cow, we're going to move on from Dak. Kind of like maybe how the Chiefs saw Mahomes light it up in practice and they ended up getting rid of Alex Smith. Who knows? Or he could be a bust, but we'll see when he gets on the field. But tangibly and looking at him and seeing what he's done so far, I don't know why he couldn't have success eventually in the NFL.